If you have a late payment destroying your credit right now, stop randomly disputing it. Because most people are making one huge mistake. They either send emotional letters or they use generic AI prompts that scream template. And creditors ignore them. Today, I'm going to show you a smarter way to attack late payments step by step, including how to use AI correctly so your letters sound human, strategic, and actually give you a shot at getting those late payments removed. And yes, some people see score increases fast when this works. Let's get into it. First, you need to understand something important. Late payments are harder to remove than collections. Why? Because if the creditor can prove the late payment happened, they technically have the right to report it. So your goal is not to force delete accurate information. Your goal is to find reporting errors, identify inconsistencies, or convince the creditor to make a Goodwill adjustment. That's the game. And most people completely sabotage themselves by sending aggressive threats, emotional essays, or copy-paste dispute templates from TikTok comments. Creditors see those all day long. You need to sound calm, credible, specific, and human. That's where AI becomes powerful, not to replace your brain, but to help you communicate strategically. Now, before you write anything, pull all 3 of your credit reports, not just Credit Karma. You need the actual reports from annualcreditreport.com. You get one free one a year. Look for incorrect dates, duplicate late payments, different payment histories across bureaus, accounts marked late after deferment programs, balances that don't match, and paid as agreed inconsistencies. A single inconsistency matters because inaccurate reporting gives you leverage. Now, here's where AI can help. You can literally upload or summarize the reporting details and ask AI, analyze these late payment entries and identify any inconsistencies or potential reporting errors between bureaus. That's smarter than blindly disputing everything. Now, there are really 3 main approaches. Strategy 1 is a Goodwill letter. And this is best if the late payment is accurate, you usually pay on time, a hardship caused the issue, and the account is now current. This is where you ask the creditor for mercy, basically. Not demand, not threaten. You explain calmly what happened, why it was unusual, and why you're asking for consideration. Strategy number 2, the direct dispute. This is best if the information is inaccurate, the dates are wrong, the reporting differs between bureaus, or the documentation just doesn't line up. Strategy number 3 is an escalation. You use this if the creditor ignores you completely. You can file a CFPB complaint, send an email to the executive office, and just make sure you have a formal documentation trail. Most people jump straight to nuclear mode. That is a bad move. You want to escalate gradually. Now let's talk about the biggest AI mistake. People will go into ChatGPT and type, "Write me a dispute letter to remove late payments." That produces garbage. Why? Because AI defaults to sounding robotic, dramatic, and generic. Creditors can smell template letters immediately. Instead, you need to feed AI your exact situation, the timeline, the tone, and your objective. For example, write a short professional Goodwill letter for a customer with 5 years of perfect payment history who missed one payment during a medical hardship. Keep it human, respectful, and non-threatening. Now that is how you use AI properly. AI should help refine your communication, not create fake legal intimidation. And also, another huge warning: do not let AI invent laws or make false claims. Always read your letter before sending it, because some AI generated letters sound absolutely insane. Now, your letter should be short, calm, specific, and easy to read. Do not write a 3-page emotional autobiography. The structure is simple. In the opening, state the account, the issue, and what you're requesting. Then get to the context and explain briefly your hardship, the reporting concern, or the inconsistency. Then you want to mention your credibility, your payment history, your current standing, loyalty, and the correction details. And when you close, be respectful and direct. That's it. And honestly, shorter usually performs better, because humans are reading these, not judges in a courtroom drama. Now, here's how you improve your chances. Send letters to the creditor, the executive office, sometimes the CEO office, not just the bureaus. Use certified mail, documentation, screenshots, and payment proof if that's relevant. You also want to follow up consistently, not emotionally. There's a difference, and timing matters too. A recent late payment is often harder to remove than an older, isolated one with otherwise clean history. Also, if you've had 8 late payments in 12 months, you probably need behavior change first, not magic dispute tricks. Nobody on YouTube wants to say that part, but it matters. You'll want to avoid fake identity theft claims, threatening lawsuits immediately, disputing accurate information repeatedly, buying scam credit sweeps, sending 20 disputes at once. That stuff can backfire hard. You want to look organized, reasonable, and credible, not reckless. And remember, the goal is not to beat the system. The goal is improving your financial position long term. If you want, I also created AI-assisted dispute templates and prompts that help you write Goodwill letters, dispute letters, late payment challenges, and collection strategies. They're linked below. And if this video helped you understand how to actually approach late payments strategically, subscribe. Because most credit advice online is either completely outdated or dangerously oversimplified. And that's exactly how people make expensive mistakes.